guys, I'm currently packing at the moment, so I thought I'd update you whilst I'm doing this, because apparently we're in a rush, which I only found out after I woke up. It's currently Monday morning, it's like 7:50 a.m. I woke up around like 7:30, and today we're gonna go back to Lusaka. That's like another, oh gosh, my makeup spilled. But speaking of, first of all, I haven't worn any makeup on this trip, mainly because I've woken up and within 5 minutes of me waking up, I've been told we need to leave. This is the Clinique foundation, the Even Better Clinical. It's got SPF 20 and it's got hyaluronic acid and I believe vitamin C. I love this so much. It goes on so light and smooth and it doesn't feel heavy on your skin at all. But yeah, that was such a side note, but yeah, that's my new favourite foundation at the moment. I've used 2 Rimmel foundations in the past. Love them still, but they feel a lot heavier than this, and I'm all about the lightweight. All I need now is La Roche-Posay to start making makeup, and my life would be complete, because I love them for skincare. But this morning, our plan is to go back to the Royal Livingstone. So we actually went there last night. I didn't film it because it was like pitch black, but the dinner menu wasn't giving me much. Like, the place is obviously stunning, it's beautiful, so we want to go back today for breakfast and hopefully it's a buffet. But yeah, that's the plan, that's the vibe. Oh, we're also going to walk with lions today. That's a big part of the plan. See this steam train. So yeah, I'm just packing my stuff up so I can leave it in the car, because then once we're done, we're just gonna be straight on our way. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this vlog so far. I feel like it's like 70% of you guys aren't subscribed who are watching this, so definitely subscribe. You know, I make good videos sometimes. But yeah, we'll catch up in a bit. No. Original.
Just say no.
I don't want any plastic, I don't want any ground floors, and I don't want to get married in Everett, you understand?
I'm currently inside the Livingstone Express. It's a really old steam train. It's been around for hundreds of years, I believe. They've run on Fridays and Saturdays, but this is so cool. They've got little sofas. It's amazing. I feel like there's so few steam trains that are operating in the world, so it's amazing to be able to come on one. They go up to the bridge over the Victoria Falls. Would highly recommend checking it out if you're ever in Zambia.
I want to do what I want to do.
We just finished breakfast at Sandy's Creation. The food was good. I got like a full English kind of vibe. My dad got, what'd you get?
Smoked salmon with egg and a latte. But they cooked my smoked salmon, which I wasn't impressed about.
But I enjoyed my food. I got some apple juice as well, and then I got a green tea to take away. I do miss a good oat latte, but oat milk is not really a big thing here. The only place that I've been outside of England that is like oat milk central is Germany, Berlin specifically. But we never actually caught up about the lions. How did you find walking with lions?
Yeah, that was amazing and scary at the same time.
It was a bit.
I wouldn't do it twice.
You wouldn't do it twice?
No.
There was a bit on, I think I posted it on Instagram. If you haven't seen already, go check it. The lion turned its full body round to stare at my dad, and it was petrifying. I honestly don't think my heart has stopped faster ever before. I stopped breathing in that moment. Genuinely. The people who work with the lions, they know so much about them. They have such a great way of communicating with them. They were on hand, so it didn't actually feel unsafe. It was just scary because they were, there were lions. And then we went to see the steam train. We didn't actually go on a journey. After COVID, they've kind of reduced the number of trips they were taking. Inside you could get, I think it's a 4 or 5 course meal. I wish they could, do it more and more and more. So you guys, you need to visit Zambia. And then we had a long journey back to Lusaka. We didn't get back home until like 8-9 p.m. because of traffic and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, loved it so much. Okay, so we just finished at, what was it called where we were?
Ndawanga Botanical Garden.
We also saw a bit of the wildlife as well. The lions in there. Yeah, I just love animals so much. They're so beautiful. Lions especially, I just think they're amazing. What's your favourite wild animal?
I think it is.
Starting to think that we do things way too differently to take this seriously.
Okay, hey guys. I got back a couple of days ago. The main thing I wanted to say to you guys was thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so unbelievably grateful. So that's what I wanted to say basically. I asked you guys for some questions over on Instagram so that we could answer them here. I'm sat in the supermarket parking lot right now, car park. Not me being American, but it's literally 4:10 p.m, which means it's gonna get dark soon. Whatever it is that makes it dark at 4 p.m. needs to end. I don't care what we have to do. I think we need to do something though. But anyway, how do you organize your travel? So this is my number one tip that has saved me so much money on traveling this year because I've been to so many countries, which I'm extremely grateful for. And it's book your travel right at the beginning of the year. In January, that's when most airlines have a lot of sales. And majority of my trips this year were in Europe. So I just took Ryanair. And when I tell you, I got my Italy flights for £25 return. And the same with Airbnbs and hotels. The thing I love about Airbnbs is that you can pay in chunks, so you can pay half then, half later. And with hotels, some of them you can even pay all of it once you get there, depending on how you like to manage your finances. So yeah, how do you motivate yourself to get stuff done? Honestly, right now, I think it's the stress of just being an adult and having to be self-sufficient now. Because I have chosen to not get a traditional 9-to-5, I'm relying on myself to just survive. So that is enough motivation for me at the moment. Before then, when I was a student, I built a really solid routine to the point where when I did have zero motivation, I would just rely on my discipline. And I think I was talking about that in one of my videos when I was talking about my master's degree. Motivation, I think, is very overrated. I think discipline is more of a thing to focus on. I hope that answers the question. What's the most fun experience you've had at work? I count my work right now as my production company and podcast as Seen In, and we've just started doing press and stuff like that. So my most fun thing so far was probably our first ever in-person press junket. So a press junket is basically where actors or directors or, you know, people working on movies will sit in a room and then journalists go in and out and have like 10-15 minutes talking with them. It was such a great interview. We had such great feedback from them. They literally were like, you guys are the perfect people to be doing this. And we were like, what? So yeah, every day is a new challenge, but also a new fun experience. I have had jobs before, but I can't lie to you and say that I enjoyed I can't do it. How's As Seen In going? Do you have big plans for it you want to share? We actually do have some really fun and exciting updates, but I don't know if we can share stuff at the moment because we're still in the contractual process. But once that's all sorted out, we will definitely let you know. So definitely go follow As Seen In. But I'm really excited for the future. 2023 is going to be a great year for As Seen In. That's all I'll say. Do you wish to create content full-time eventually? I think what you mean is do I want to like make YouTube videos and take pictures on Instagram full-time? Whereas whilst that is still creating content, obviously, I want to create content in a bigger sense. So with As Seen In, for example, we want to make films and we want to just make things that are bigger than just us. So yes, I want to create content full time, but even then I do plan to do other things. Why do I keep adding things to my plate? That's one thing I would love to know. I will be doing other things. I just finished my degree. I'm not just going to throw that away and not use it. So I'm going to make sure I do something with that. I didn't spend 15k for no reason. How are you balancing everything you're doing? Right now, I'm still in my toxic productivity swing. Like the travel is helping me detach a lot, I will say, because when you're on the road, am I an artist? Am I a musician? When you're traveling, you can't be working 24/7, and that's been really great for my mental health. But in general, I create my to-do lists, I time block, I prioritize. I think it's just, like what I said before, the pressure of having to be self-sufficient now, but it's also a case of knowing when to stop things. I think a lot of the time people focus on, oh, I need to add this, do this, but sometimes it's a case of, what do you need to quit? I think that is not an answer to your question, but that's what I'm gonna say. Not a question, but I love your Spotify playlist. Please update. Lots of love. Lots of love too. I will update my playlist. I'll leave an updated link down below of like some of my recent favorite songs, and I might do another fave songs video, but then again, Spotify Wrapped is coming out so soon, so I'll probably just do that at some point soon. If you ever wrote a book, what would it be based on / about? Again, another amazing question. I would love to do a cookbook. There, I said it. That is my dream book to create. I made some cooking content a long time ago, back in the day, cooking with Tati, if you remember. And I've just started making cooking content again on my Instagram and Pinterest and stuff. So I reckon a cookbook at some point in the future, maybe in my like late 30s, when I'm in my mum era. I think that would be fun to just like incorporate every now and again. What's the most memorable place you've traveled to this year? The Maldives, because I don't know when I'm gonna go there again. Like that was just a once in a lifetime thing that I will never be able to understand how I was able to go. Shout out to my mom for letting me crash her birthday trip. But if you haven't seen my Maldives video, check it out. I tried something new with that, a bit more experimental. And people really understood what the message that I was trying to convey, which felt really nice. Or Berlin, because that was my first ever solo trip and that was quite memorable. Lake Como was also amazing. It was my birthday. We had, I don't know, like it's so difficult to answer that. Any advice for first-time solo travelers? Ooh, that's an amazing question. Pick somewhere close to home. So if you're from Europe, pick somewhere in Europe. Maybe start off small, go to a city, do a staycation alone. Make sure someone has your location at all times and do some research beforehand on other people's solo experiences. I picked Berlin because I had heard black people had a really good time in Berlin and I felt the exact same way, like everyone was so nice. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go to the supermarket, get some food for dinner, head home, do a bunch of work. But yeah, thank you so much again for all the support. I am so grateful. I cannot even put into words. I'm gonna shut up because I can't do this sappiness. But yeah, we'll catch up in a bit. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you next time. So bye.